Thank you for that. Welcome back to another episode of Skyheart, everyone. I am your humble dungeon master, Tori, and today we will be continuing our adventure of Skyheart. Last time on Skyheart, the crew narrowly escaped from the prison located on Tri Capital, isn't it? No,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Tri
Tri-Capital.
Capital.
Tri-Capital.
Tri Capital. Um, they escaped with the help of Savlos, a very interesting bard, and Talon, which is Digit's, rival. But the group managed to escape together, overcome the operator, and everyone managed to escape. Last we left off, the group was flying off uh, the virtue of the sky and heading towards New Horizons with the express purpose of getting to New or Old Haven to settle some things. So we are going to go around the table and introduce ourselves. And of course, as always, let's start with Dandrew. Who are you playing? All right. And next up is Beth. Beth, who are you playing?
I'm playing Selphie. Fenara Selphina. High Elf Bard. College of Eloquence. She's down to not clown. She's not here to clown. She's here to try to get stuff done. You know, kicking booty, taking names, all that good stuff. And also probably taking a few naps along the way.
All right, love it. And Shmolian, who are you playing?
Zigzol, the Vengeance Paladin. He's got issues, but he's also obsessed with justice, so he means well.
All right. And Connie, who are you playing today?
I am playing Carva, the rogue thief dwarf who stabs. And
Very
she
eloquent.
Very concise.
and she likes to collect things, and she just has a new bar of soap from prison that she's very happy to have.
Exciting. And Liam, who are you playing today?
Hi, I am playing V, the half-elf artillerist officer. The man who likes to invent things, free-spirited, and is one to get things done. I'm pretty sure the party could get their stuff done if they wanted to, but they just couldn't do it as stylishly without me.
Selphie will concede and agree to this.
All right. Well, with all of those introductions out of the way, let's start with a little shift in tone. What do y'all say?
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
Oh
okay.
boy, here we go.
Here we go again. No, not that. Ew. Too sad. Too happy. Just right. All right. So you are all on the deck of the Virtue of the Sky, and you are all kind of resting after your tumultuous encounter in Tri Capital when you were approached by your first mate, Zrock Hardfoot, who just, kind of eyes you guys a bit. Just that thing of just lingering on the side, just checking before he goes, captain, whoever's in charge. So I know you had said to set a course for Old Haven. So happy to do that. That's very exciting. Bit of an issue. We didn't stock up on Tri-Capital, so we don't have any food, which is bad. because people need that to survive. So, I have a solution for us. I know of a place where we can stop that's really under the radar.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Like, super good. Zrock, wow, I'm really impressed with your go get 'em attitude. I think you deserve a raise.
I wish you guys would pay me. That would be great.
We're getting paid?
I'm certainly not.
I mean, I'm not either.
All right. Cool.
is
So
money?
Son of a bitch! They never gave me my medals.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I know what I'm going to steal next time I'm in Tri-Capital.
burn it down.
I actually am.
Zark kind of chuckles and he goes, place is not too far from here. It's about a half day's travel. And it's a good place to lay low for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Great. Cool. Well, I'm gonna just start taking us there. This was a good conversation we all had. Zark kind
Sylvia
of
will pat him on the shoulder and be like, good job. You've done really well. Super good. And she'll turn to the others and be like, we need to figure out this captain situation at some point.
100%.
I thought you were the captain.
No, what?
Yeah, Captain.
I mean, okay, but dang.
You guys
Oh,
I
want
thought
to
the cow was in charge.
That's not
Wait,
a
I'm the
terrible
captain?
idea. He's really smart.
I haven't been giving any orders.
Well, Selfie will think on this and be like, I do have the highest station. Technically. And then she'll be like, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think it'd be hilarious.
I agree. I
about-
think it's super funny because I'm not making any decisions without any of you. But if we let Zrock think that it's me, it's fun.
What about, and hear me out, Zephyr?
I also like this.
The angsty teenager is our captain. Yeah, no, I think we probably end up steering us into the nearest, like, Skyberg. That'd be awful.
He would try to go to Fringe because it sounds really,
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
like it's on the edge.
Yeah,
exactly. I want
exactly.
you all to make a perception check to see where Zephyr is right now.
17.
22.
All right, anyone who rolled above a 10, you see Zephyr on the crow's nest, like doing the anime boy thing where like one foot's on the thing and the other foot's draping over the railing, and he's like trying to act really cool, but you all immediately see him slip a little bit and him go
Has he been trying to
And
get
then,
us
like,
to
trying to,
notice
like-
this whole
Yes.
time?
Yeah, I love that.
100%.
V is
love
just going
that.
to smirk and say, you know what? Actually, that'd still be hilarious.
Selfie will look at him and be like, yeah, I mean, we can let him think that for a couple of days, you know?
It matters not who's in charge. Justice will guide our way.
Thank you for your contribution, Zixel.
Good job,
Insightful
Zig.
as always.
You're welcome.
Crying.
Oh, I think it might be a good idea to appoint a leader. I think it's a great idea to teach Zephyr the ropes of leading a ship, but we should have somebody who can give commands and represent us.
Okay, in all seriousness, we're not actually thinking Zephyr, right? Like, he needs
What?
some...
No!
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure. I figured you weren't V. I thought, of all people, definitely
But
not
hear
V.
me out. Zephyr.
What if we
Okay.
give him a couple of years?
I would
Like,
give him
to
a couple
grow.
of... First off, I would give him more than 10 years. I would also
fair.
make sure he has a massive attitude adjustment, because let's remember, we found him after he murdered someone. I don't think we want that as a captain.
He was in a desperate situation. Like, we can't really...
Oh, yes, but still, we don't really want a murder hobo for a captain.
I mean, I murdered someone.
What is a
You
murder
Yes,
saw it.
hobo?
Hell, I've killed people too, but that's not the point.
We've all
There's a
killed
difference.
people.
There's a difference between murder and killing. Let's just philosophy aside.
I mean,
Technically,
he was a
we've all
kid.
killed
If they couldn't fight
somebody.
him back, if they couldn't fight back from a kid, like I feel like that's on them.
Philosophy aside, Zephyr is a definite no. I think that
agree.
would be a terrible idea.
Bad plan. Bad plan.
Maybe.
You know what is going to
maybe.
help you guys with these NPC recollections? Let me just move you guys over to just a different map real quick.
Ooh.
Oh hell yeah!
I haven't updated it fully. We're still missing Kit and Cat on here. But this is your NPC manifest.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Are we choosing from our NPC manifest?
Well,
Did
you
we
guys are
get to choose?
talking NPCs, which is why I have it on here.
Look at how
Oh,
big
okay,
Zrock
also-
is.
I know.
I mean,
Sophie will swoon
Hobgoblin.
at this and be like, anyway. Honestly, though, you guys, Zrock could do a great job. He could be a great captain, and then we could let Cal learn to be first mate. I mean, he's a smart kid. Think it through.
Honestly, I was thinking Zrock as well, because he knows
Yeah,
the ship better than
He knows
anybody.
what's going
Oh
on.
yeah, that's
mean-
a good idea.
counterpoint, like not to discount Zrock's abilities or anything at all, mind you.
Okay.
Though it's more, he seems to have the temperament of more of an advisor or a first mate.
Hmm.
I think he fits that role really, really well.
What if we ask him, so how do you feel about this? What do you think?
You know what? Sure.
Hey, Zrock!
Yeah,
How would you feel about being captain? Do you want that?
I
Is
want
it-
you guys to know I've heard this whole conversation. You are all openly on the deck.
Oh, well, how do you feel about it? Do you want to? Do you want it?
I should definitely not be in charge of this boat.
But why not?
I
You're like-
will straight up die from stress alone. In the time
Fair
that
enough.
we've been
So that's-
together.
And I'm also
so
pretty
that's
sure
a
that his.
definite no. You don't want that.
Also, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure we couldn't call him Nanny anymore if he was captain.
Okay, good point. That's an excellent point.
That is
Alright.
not a reason not to. That
think
is.
Danny, thank you so
the
much for
only
your
reason.
time. Love you.
hate-
I would
hate
also
my
really
life
love
here.
a nice tuck-in before bed tonight, if possible.
Oh
You know,
my
maybe a little
God,
kiss on the forehead too.
I want to die. It's at this point where you guys see Doc, Kit, Dot, and Kit coming up from downstairs, flanked by Cal, Stan, who is, happily following behind them.
What do you guys think of Cal, though?
Maybe Cal could help us
Cal?
pick a captain.
Cal,
Yeah.
psst, psst, come here, come here.
Cal, like a fucking cat's like, what?
Psst, psst, psst.
Wanders over.
You know, you're not being subtle when you do that, Selfie.
I'm not trying to be.
But why are you doing it?
It's fun. He's cute. Look at him. And she'll hold under his chin like this, like, look at his cute little face.
Just call him over. You don't need to do the whole whisper thing.
Psst, psst, psst. It's special, isn't it?
Hi guys.
Hey,
How
so,
can I help?
so we're trying to pick captain.
Uh-huh.
Who's gonna be captain? What do you think?
I thought you guys were the captain.
Right. There's a lot of us. We gotta pick one,
Uh-huh.
I think. What do you think?
Right. I like you all equally, but
It's not about-
definitely not Zephyr.
Yeah, we
I'm
agree
pretty
on that
sure
already.
he either peed on my pillow or he poured water on it, and I can't tell which one.
We'll get to the bottom of that one for you, okay? What do you want to be captain?
No.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Okay.
That's probably a very bad idea. No offense
He's
to
the
you, Cal.
smartest one on this boat.
Thank
I'm going to
you.
pretend I didn't hear that, but alright.
He is
I'm
very
gonna go
smart.
back. Doc
Yeah.
is telling us stories about
She'll pat his face and say, "Go, be free, little one."
Okay. Bye.
Bye,
He
have
just
fun.
wanders off.
Yeah.
Okay, but seriously, should we just...
Maybe we should
What if
vote
we-
on it.
What if we all just take a turn during the day of the week?
Oh,
Just rotate.
I like that. Rotating captain duties.
I mean, but all that really
Co-captains?
is... Because co-captains. But here's the other idea. We all just... Democracy. We all vote on stuff and we say, all right, we vote. And that's how we decide stuff. I don't know.
Yes, this will go
I like
well.
this idea. Does it need to be like? Will there be a point where we need to put a captain like down on paper, or? I mean, we are
I don't know. Do we need them?
Well, what if
I
we
mean,
stolen
what if we turned ourselves into a business? A business is a person. We could put the business as the captain.
Interesting.
Heart of the Sky LLC?
Ah, yes.
This is one of business people.
I was thinking of starting an S corp actually.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
at any rate, we're
Well,
not going to have this decision anytime soon, so maybe we should just mull it over for a while.
What were we doing?
Your contributions are as exquisite as they are insightful, Zixel.
Yes.
All right. With that, y'all keep going forward. Is there anything else you guys want to do during this half day, or we can just transition to the next port?
do I get a kiss on my forehead and get tucked in at night?
It's a half day, so not nighttime yet.
Dang it.
Damn it.
Okay.
You could take a nap.
I could take a nap.
Have him
She
tuck-
might take a nap. Does she get tucked in? She'll ask for it again. Be like, can I please get tucked in? A little kissy on the forehead, please?
I feel like this is harassment, because technically you're my superior, and
No. Not. It's not my turn today. It's someone else's turn today.
God, I hate this so much.
I could spend whatever spare time we have cooking a meal for everybody, maybe.
Ooh.
All right. So as you go downstairs into the kitchen, you are greeted by the sight of Kat, the forgetful sister, cleaning everything very, very well with written instructions detailing how to clean everything in Kit's handwriting.
Wow.
Oh my god, Sicky! I've missed you so much. I was just thinking about you because, and you see written on the note in bold letters is, Zigsil is the only one who gets to turn on the stove. I don't know why, but I was just thinking about you.
Interesting. Well, it's nice to be thought of.
Yes, totally. What can I help you with?
Well, I was just going to, whip something up for the crew before we set off on our next task.
Totally.
You just keep on cleaning.
I definitely will. So, this gets a little bit more into that crew manifest stuff, but what Kat does is, in terms of the crew, is she provides you the help action with all of your cooking checks done on the ship, Zig. So you can roll everything with advantage.
Ooh, nice. With my culinary tools
Mm-hmm.
while on the ship.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, how about this? I'll ask her. What should we make for the crew today, Kat?
We should make my favorite dish in the whole world, which is it's like, so you have like a pastry and then you put like a little gravy in it and then vegetables and it tastes really yummy. You know? We should do that.
A pie, like a pot pie.
Yeah. I
Sure.
am
We
super
need
good
meat.
at cutting
Uh,
vegetables.
mm,
Do not give her a
um,
knife.
how
Don't do it.
about you don't touch the knives?
Oh. Can I peel the vegetables? And at any point, you can definitely insight check.
Okay, I'm gonna
Uh,
do that.
for sure.
Give her a knife.
With a
16.
16, you definitely feel like the asking to cut the vegetables was an ask, but you see her like kind of reluctance to be like, I guess I'll peel the vegetables. You have a feeling that peeling was her job, peeling and washing back in the kitchens at the Tipsy Tower.
Oh, okay.
I would still hesitate to trust her with a peeling razor.
You know what?
That's
I'm
the
gonna
thing.
I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. She's got some experience, I'm sure. So it's like, okay, yeah, well, let's try this out, and
Yay!
we'll go ahead and make pot pies for the crew.
For sure. Go ahead and roll me a cooking check at advantage with your cooking's tools.
26.
26. So, you kind of get into the standard course of it, but Kat, who has seen her sister cook this so many times, kind of walks you through the steps, and you kind of get into the groove of it, and there's like sometimes you're missing things, but you notice like Kat immediately cues into those things and starts doing them for you. It's almost like she's practiced at being a second hand in the kitchen. She doesn't get anywhere near the fire or anywhere near the sharps, but she still is extremely helpful. And the whole time is just chatting off your ear, like asking you just stuff like, tell me about your favorite color and what's your favorite dish and when did you learn to start cooking? All of like these just questions to get to know you better. And this gets me into my second kind of homebrew thing that we're doing. So, Zigzil, roll me a straight charisma check at advantage. And this is going to go into staff morale. Kit and Kat are temporary workers on this ship. And if you can get 3 consecutive successes, they will remain on board with the ship. 19. All right, that's a success. So, by the end of this, you make this delicious dish of pot pie, and Kat kind of looks at you and goes, it's super fun working with you in the kitchen. Can we do this again later?
Yes, you've been a great help. I've not had such an easy time cooking, and I can't remember how long. Yes, absolutely, we can do this again.
Awesome. I will see you tonight because we're on a ship and we can't leave.
Good.
Great. But the crew gets the benefits of a wonderfully cooked homemade meal.
Yay.
Yum, yum,
Yay!
yum.
All right. A half of a day passes, and we are going to cut to the port of the Heap.
Heap.
You all smell it on the horizon before you see it. This
Oh.
acrid scent of garbage. But as you continue on your journey, you guys see just a tremendous pile of floating garbage. And this is the Heap. I would say Zigsil and Carva and whoever are our world travelers can roll me a history check at disadvantage. Carva, yours will be at normal.
History,
2.
World travelers at disadvantage?
18.
Mhm, except for Carva. Carva will get it at normal.
That's a 4, so
Okay.
7.
Okay. So, the only person who has heard about this place is V. V, the smell you're like, no, it can't be. Then you see it. And you know this as the Heap, a trading post in the sky No one knows how it stays up, and no one knows why it stays up. But this is kind of one of those outskirt towns of the Isles of the Sky. And it is a place where you can find odd jobs. You can find things that you're looking for. No one's really going to judge anyone here. But the thing you know very specifically about this island is this is Salvation territory,
Oh, that's probably not good.
which is why you, when you see it, have a sense of dread that kind of knots in the pit of your stomach. You would know if you play your cards right and don't create a fuss, you'll be fine.
So V will lean over to Natty and say, "Why have you brought us to Salvation territory again? I mean, I know it's below the radar, but it's Salvation."
Okay, I've been here a few times. Generally, people are cool. And you hear Doc in the background just going, yeah, you've been here a few times. Nanny just kind of shoots a look at her and she's just like, everyone will be cool. We have a dwarf on board to be vouch for us. And in theory, they have food, they have supplies, we're in, we're out. No questions asked. Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
God damn it. Yes.
When you say no questions asked, does that mean we're not allowed to ask questions?
Yes,
You definitely don't ask questions on this island from dwarves.
Can we ask
Yes.
questions on the boat?
Digit, look at me.
Oh.
Kind of gets really close. And Nanny is the only one who's about your size. And he gets real close. Like about a hand's width apart from your face to his face. And he kind of points and he goes, if you ever have a thought here, I need you to ask V if it's okay.
Okay.
Good. You can ask questions on this boat before we dock. Are we understood?
Yes.
I trust you implicitly.
that is a mistake.
That means a lot,
Don't-
Zrock. Thank you.
Fuck us.
Sophie will kind of wander over to Carver and be like, so can I just stick with you? Because I feel like they will probably not like me at all.
I bet they
just
don't
like-
like any of us.
Just like Zoc said, just play it cool. We're not here to start
Yeah.
any trouble. We just need food.
Food.
If we have coin, I'm sure they'll trade with us. So
All right.
play cool.
For cats. Cool.
Eh. Anything you guys want to do before you dock?
Tell Zephyr to stay on board. He will fuck things up. Not
Oh,
in like he will. Yeah, you stay here. Just stay on the boat.
I immediately just asked Kit to wear something really skimpy and lure him downstairs. He's currently locked in his room.
Oh, high five.
Bam. And you guys see
That's
Kit,
a
who is
good call.
standing on the deck in like short shorts and like a crop top, just going,
Yeah.
hey.
Her Sky
You
Hooters
look really
uniform.
good, kid. That's nice.
Okay, another thing I'm going to ask. Do you want any NPCs to join you on the heap?
It might be a good idea for Doc.
Yeah,
to
I was
see
just
if
gonna say.
she
because
needs
Yeah, I
any
was
she's been here
thinking
supplies.
that
clearly.
too.
Yeah,
Mhm. So you guys want Doc and Zrock?
Doc and Rock.
Rock
Yeah.
is
Right.
rock.
Sweet little Cal is too innocent for this place. I just feel it.
Okay.
He needs to stay on the boat. Stay on the boat. Make sure Zephyr doesn't get out. And then cry if he does. We'll hear it, probably.
And then Kat kind of looks at you guys like and mouths, I got this, don't worry.
That makes me more worried.
Good.
And Kit
Less worried.
sorry, Kit says that. Kat
Oh.
kind of is just like, oh my god, where are you guys going?
You should stay with your sister.
Okay.
Trust me.
And she
Yeah.
looks at Zigzil specifically and goes, if they have like anything cute, will you buy me something? And she hands you a few copper pieces.
Sure. What are you looking for?
Anything cute.
Okay,
Okay.
no problem.
Anyone who wants to can make an insight check. 'Cause I see the wheels turning in Beth's head.
Oh, I'm
I
gonna
want
find
to.
something cute and I'm gonna help Zig find that thing.
19 for Carva,
17.
17.
17,
All right.
nice.
Carva and Selfie immediately realize that Kat has picked Zigzil as probably her best friend on this boat.
Oh yeah.
boy.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
I'm
nice.
so excited for this. We're gonna find the cutest thing we can find. I will make something if I have to. We're gonna find it.
I love it.
I am on
All
board
right.
for this. I'll keep my eyes peeled too.
Perfect. Okay, you guys arrive on the heap. As you dock, Zrock looks at you, Carva, and goes, listen, I don't know your background, but I need you to lie for us. They know my face, but just say you hired me on and that I am under your supervision. And I would say, with your passive perception, everyone who has a passive perception above 15, you see Doc standing with her arms crossed, a little smirk on her face
Yeah.
in the background, and just say that I'm cool.
Okay.
Got it? Great.
I mean, in my mind, you are cool, so that really wouldn't be
Yep.
a lie.
Yeah.
I'm
So
cool as ice. So
Yep.
cool.
so
Great.
cool.
Okay.
And you are under my supervision now? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I guess you're the captain today.
I'm
All
so
right.
glad you took today. I'm so glad you took it today. I did not want to do it today.
All right. Yeah. I mean, that's the plan. Everyone's cool. I will tell everybody that you are cool, and we'll just get some food. Call it a day.
Yep,
And
that
something
sounds
cute.
great.
All right.
Perfect. Okay, so y'all get into the port. What is the thing called? The little board that goes up and down from the ship. I
Dock?
used to know
Boardwalk.
the boardwalk. I used to know ship terminology. I researched it specifically for this game, and I immediately forgot.
I just thought of a beach.
It's the bitch. All right, so you guys walk down onto the dock itself, and you see a gnome with a little clipboard who approaches you, and they say, "Hail and well met, travelers. What is the name of your vessel?"
This is, and she'll look over at everybody before she says the name we've made it. Do we need to, like, as if to?
Sophie will cough and be like, the Sky Serpent. Remember, we're on the run. This is just out of character. We're on the run still. The Sky Serpent, sir.
It's the Sky Serpent, and you are Captain.
I'm
He
not the
points.
captain. I am not the captain. This wonderful woman here is the captain. Captain?
Captain.
Clarva.
Roll me a deception check.
What's wrong with Clara? You used to.
A beautiful combination. I love this.
16.
All right, I'm gonna roll some. All right, cool. I want a compilation of any time Carva changes her name.
I also would like this. I think it'd be sick.
Clarva was one of the ones Kat gave me at the Tri-Capital when she couldn't remember her name.
Lovely.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, Captain Clarva. And are you here for business or pleasure?
We are here for business, for trade.
Great. And are you a part of any organizations that could give you a discount on the docking fees here at the Heap?
Nope, we
We
are not affiliated with
are
any.
registered
Sorry.
with the Salvation. We are registered with the, God, what are they called now? You see, he squints, he adjusts his little glasses. Librarians and the Seven Swords.
No affiliations with any of those groups. Nope, sorry.
All right, then you will have the standard docking fee of 100 gold.
I'll take that out of my purse and pay it.
All right. And with this
V,
docking
like
fee,
that.
you will be
Sophie
able
will
to...
split that later.
All right, perfect. With this docking fee, you will be able to dock here at the Heap at any time, no questions asked. You know, standard affair. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. And what is your name?
My name is Jib. Jib
Jib.
Dinkins.
Jib Dinkins.
It's a
It's a
good name.
pleasure. Thanks so much for your help.
Strong name. Thanks, Jib.
You're welcome. Okay.
All right,
So
let's
you
not
guys...
jibber jabber. Let's continue on.
Is he a GIF or a GIF, Kai?
He's he says he pronounces it whip because he's a nasty boy.
Ooh. Powerful.
All right. So
I
y'all
was half expecting him to ask if we had heap rewards.
that comes later. So as you all embark onto the Heap, you notice Jib kind of eyeing Srock for a second, and you see Doc kind of moving Srock along, and you all make it onto the Heap. As you can see on the map, there are several points of interest. The docks is where you guys just came from. You would know that there's an inn, that there is a shop, that there is a potion shop, and there is a guild hall.
Well, Zixo is immediately like, oh, I guess I gotta go buy something.
Guess so. And then something else
Does
that
he
you
want
guys...
help? Do you want help, Zigzag?
Yeah.
All right. Something
Sophie
you
will
guys...
offer her services.
Perfect. So you guys are going to head to the shop. Something you guys would also notice immediately upon stepping on the Heap is there is a bunch of dwarves here. You are all the tallest people here, with the exception of Carva, who just fits right in. They're all wearing some orange on their clothing. And you guys notice Rock kind of taking off his headband and stuffing it in his pocket.
Sophie will follow suit with her and just kind of like shove it into her shirt further, like, oh man, let me shove it into the
Stuff on
cleavage,
it.
just hide it down, just shove it in.
Perfect. All right. So Selfie and Srock want to go to the shop. Where does everyone else want to go?
That's an excellent question. Apparently, I don't have any gold.
Honestly, wherever there's the food, so we can do what we need to do
Oh,
and
yeah.
get out of here.
Where would we be looking for that food? Is that at the Gentle Pony?
That would be at the guild hall.
Hmm.
Gentle Pony isn't in the guild hall. It does more of like the big transactional stuff. Or you might want to look at the hasty elixir, because as you notice, you are on a big pile of garbage, and yet they have trees.
Whoa, that's
So
pretty
many
crazy.
trees.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Where would you
You
guys
would,
prefer to go?
V would investigate that, actually.
You want to go
Is
to the
this like-
hasty elixir?
Yeah, I think Digit's kind of interested. He'll come with to the hasty elixir.
Carvo, where would you like to go? You guys also have 2 NPCs, and you can order them to go anywhere.
I told Selfie that I would stick by her
So you want to go to the shop?
Yeah.
We could both help Zig look for something cute.
And does Rock want to come because he wants me to make sure that he's cool? Or
Sounds good. And then Doc will go with V and Digit if you guys are okay with that.
Yeah.
Me.
She can do
Split-
whatever she wants. Plus, she
split
might
it.
know the best potions, so let her
Mhm.
do her thing.
All right. So we are going to start with shop crew first, and then we're going to head over to the Hasty Elixir because I think you all are about to have a great time. Okay. So you all head through this garbage heap. And you see that there are pretty well constructed houses. Like there is a bunch of wood that's grown here. And you head into this quaint shop. Upon opening it, I want you guys to think of the show Hoarders. How things are just all kind of piled together. That is the interior of the shop. It is overwhelming, a little overstimulating, but at the same time, there seems to be enough walkway for you guys to get to where you're going. And at the very end of the shop, you see a little desk and you see a sign scrawled in charcoal, most of the words misspelled. Please ring bell for service. And you see a little bell on top of the desk.
Okay.
look at this place. And Carter
Yes,
just like
it's
looks at the pile of stuff and is just like real excited looking.
it's quite efficient.
Is Selfie too tall for this place? Does she have to scrunch down at all?
You all can fit.
Okay.
You all can fit, but the walking the narrow walkways, Zixel, I think you're kind of keeping your arms in. Otherwise, you are touching. Some of this stuff is looks like really good quality stuff, and some of this just looks like garbage.
Well, you guys see anything cute?
You
So we'll be
all-
like, I offer my services for looking up top because I'm very tall.
Okay, I'll look down low.
All right. So, whomever would like to roll me an investigation check at advantage, and then and then Ziggs or whoever rolls that, roll me a D100.
I have a +7 to investigation.
Yeah, go for it.
That's intimidation. Never mind, you guys.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
My investigation's very bad, so
I have 3 plus 3.
that's better.
That's
than
our
mine.
best shot. Why don't you do it?
Investigation at advantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
it's a
right.
10.
And roll me a D100.
$34.
Okay, perfect. You see a tiny little black book, and it's got this really cute, it's leather bound, and it's got this really cute embroidered flower on it.
Okay, I pull that off the shelf, and is it wrapped up in anything, or can I open it?
Yeah, you open it.
Okay,
When
that's
you
it.
open it, you see writing in it. This appears to be some sort of journal, and it starts off with, "You find yourself rushing down a familiar street. You've been here 100 times before, but not in this context. You know something is chasing you. You know you don't want it to catch you. But as the winter lingers and the cold bites into your skin, you rush back to that place, the only place you've ever felt safe. You run faster and further over the hill, past the roads, to that place where you know no one can catch you, and you can finally be safe and regain your thoughts." You move to the next page. You're dreaming again of that delicious pie you had when you were 6. You remember the one on your birthday, and you turn to the next one, and it just seems to be more of these just oddly phrased journal entries.
Huh. Okay.
So this
Um,
item is known as the dream journal.
All right.
Oh boy.
Well, it looks cute. I just hope there aren't any nightmares in there.
Do we think Kat enjoys reading? I mean, the cover's cute. I love that flower embroidered on
It
it.
is a really cute flower. Zig, what do you
What do you think,
think?
Zig?
Well, she has had weird dreams before, right?
With that, Zigzil, roll me an Arcana check as you look upon this device.
Okay, it's gonna be rough.
It's gonna be good.
Oh
Whoa.
my god!
What?
I feel like statistically this is impossible.
How do you get 00?
So you look upon this book. I mean, the flower is cute. It's weird that someone wrote about their dreams in such weird detail, but like you've heard people doing weirder things. You've traveled.
Yeah.
Anyone else who would like to can also roll an Arcana, but I
I'll
will say
try
David
it.
just said something that triggered that check.
Right,
Who-
because she's
did
had
he say who would?
before, right?
Oh yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
roll an
anyone
Arcana
else
to
who would
try.
like to can roll an Arcana.
Wow, that's a 3.
5.
Okay. This is a really cool book.
Wow. Wow, you know what? Why don't we hold on to this?
I
Maybe
think we
look
should hold on
again?
to this.
Yeah, hold on to it. Look again. Maybe we get everyone's thoughts and say, what do you all think about
Something about this
Okay.
book, but I can't quite place it.
It's so fucking cool, man. We just
Seems like the perfect gift to me. Here, hand it over.
Yeah.
Does it have a price tag on it?
No, nothing here has a price tag on it, weirdly enough.
Okay. Should we look
Um,
for a ribbon or a stuffed animal
Oh my
or
gosh.
like a teacup, like a really
Like some wrapping
small
for it, or some,
or like
yeah.
a small teacup even? I don't know.
If you guys want to continue to look, and even if you just want to look for yourselves, you can go ahead and roll
Yeah.
me an investigation and then a D100.
Why not? Why not? Just to look for stuff. I'm maybe still looking for sort of cute stuff. Oh,
So,
sorry, the cat
Zig-
scared me.
Zixel is like, okay, well, that task is done. I'm gonna try to look for something practical now in this
Okay.
heap. No pun intended. Probably things that would catch Zixel's eye are like weapons or armor or anything like that.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me your investigation.
Ooh.
Ooh, very well done, Zigzil.
Yeah.
You do not have to roll me a D100. So, and then are you looking for anything, Carva, in the pile?
Yeah, Carva's like taking the longest, probably just looking at all these items on the shelf, and I think she would maybe want to find something that she could trade for, like maybe one of her stone items she could trade for something else. I don't know.
For sure. Roll me a investigation, and then roll me a D100. All right. Okay.
Same number on the
Same
D100.
number. But different investigation. 1 second. Okay. We are going to start with Selfie first. Selfie, you find a wooden pan flute.
Oh, I have a pan flute. But Zephyr might like it. He's learning instruments now.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. Yeah, Sophie will kind of look at it and be like, huh, hey guys, look at this. Maybe we could have Zephyr learn this thing. It's way quieter than the bagpipes. And I know that I gave those to him and it was fun while it lasted, but like the last few days on the boat, real noisy.
All right. Okay, so you find that, and then Zixil, you take a different approach. You know, everyone's kind of picking through the top, but you're like, hey, armor, that would sink because it's heavy. So you just start kind of digging at the base of this hill. When you strike into something, you hear a cling of metal. You pull and you tug, and you find a set of adamantium armor.
Whoa. That sounds expensive.
It is. Adamantium armor has the following effects. When you get hit with a crit while you're wearing it, it doesn't count. You just take the normal hit, not a doubled.
Whoa.
It
Okay.
is a
Metal.
tank's dream. It is also metal, which is odd. How did it end up here?
Hmm.
Don't ask too many questions, just take it.
I'm gonna have to confiscate this metal.
At least find out how much it is first.
Probably more than I have.
How much do you have?
312.
Well, keep it in mind. We don't know. We
Yeah.
should talk to the shopkeep and see how they deal here.
Mm-hmm. And before you do that, as you're walking to the front desk, Carva, you find a fake 3-card ante deck. So 3-card ante is just a card game. And what you find on it is a depiction of a mystical creature known as a fairy dragon.
Okay.
All right. So do you guys ring the bell?
Sophie's kind of
Yeah.
thinking of still looking for like maybe some fabric or maybe a new dress because she's gonna have to go see Dad soon, and Dad is not gonna be favorable to performance clothes and the clothes that she's wearing. She might have a noble dress still in her trunk somewhere, but she's like, I should probably find a nicer dress than this.
For sure. Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Hey, 21. Yay.
Nice.
21. Alrighty. So that's a nat 20. Beautiful.
Yeah.
1 second.
You find an adamantium dress.
Yes, dude.
I wish. You find
Maybe.
Glimmerweave.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds good.
Glimmerweave has the ability to change its appearance.
Oh, it's like, is it like a clothing or is it like a piece
It's
of
a fabric.
material? Oh, I'm getting that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's picking that up. She's like, I would not have to change as often. This shit is popping.
Perfect.
She's gonna show
All
it
right.
to them friends and be like, look at this. This shit's popping.
That is amazing.
I'm
Awesome.
excited.
So you all now head to the front. And someone presses the bell, I assume? For service?
Yeah.
All right.
Ding, 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 ding.
You hear rustling and garbage being displaced as 2 little black hands pop up onto the top of the desk. And then 1 little black nose and 2 little ears. And you see a raccoon looking at you with beady black eyes. Hello. Welcome to my shop. My name is Garbage Boy.
Greetings, garbage boy.
Hello. Who do I have the pleasure of making acquaintance with?
All three of us. Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Hello.
You've come to purchase wares and trade good garbage for me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can I just say I loved looking through your shop. I could spend probably days here.
I've spent at least 3 months here.
Ooh, I believe it.
Thank you.
Is this a shop that's called Carpin Capers?
Yep. Carpin was the previous owner. He's
Okay.
gone now.
Oh,
Okay.
you lucked out. This is a pretty sick shop. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Garbage Boy's a very lucky raccoon.
I just say I really love
Very
Garbage
lucky.
Boy so much.
Me too. I'm really proud of
I
this.
love Garbage Boy very, very much.
I just want to bring him home.
Thank you for Taylor for suggesting this. And if any of you guys have an NPC suggestion, please send it in.
Yes, dude, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Okay, well, Selfie will let literally anyone go first. She's like, I'm cool. Whenever, dude. I'm cool.
Ziggs will probably speak up and be like, "We noticed that you have a great selection.
Yes.
And everything around here set up very efficiently. But
Thank
we
you.
noticed there doesn't seem to be price tags."
Yes. I like to engage in the complex battle that is known as haggling. I am a haggling raccoon.
I see.
Yes. Haggle with me.
Try to sound less creepy about it.
All right. Clarva and Selfie, hand over your items. Let's present what we want.
We paying together? Sophie will look at his freaking armor and be like,
And I'm gonna stare back at your glimmer weave
And thing.
dress and like
she's
give you
gonna
a look
stare
as
hard
well.
at you. She's gonna, I think you should go first, Zigsil. You know, you should go
all right.
first.
I'll lay down the book and the armor. How much are these worth to you?
The question is, how much are they worth to you?
Selfie will whisper into his ear, be like, now it's time when you haggle. How much are they worth to you? Low ball.
You know, I see this crap all over the place where I'm from. 50 gold. It's the best I can do.
I have no need for gold. Gold is not garbage or edible. Gold I've tried. I've had several hard nights.
I think Zigzol is picking up what this raccoon is all about. I have an idea. Okay. I'm going to basically say, do you know where I'm from, raccoon?
No. I do not know anything beyond the heap.
Okay. There is a place very far away
Yes.
called New Haven. Have you heard of this place?
No. Garbage Boy does not know of New Haven.
There was a very bad man who ruined a small boy's life.
Yes.
And the boy would later grow up
Yes.
and seek out a life of seclusion, one might say,
Yes.
where he would wear very many masks.
Yes.
And he would return one day
Yes.
and kill that bad man.
Yes.
And I'll reach into my pocket and pull out
And eat his garbage.
the wooden figurine of Gavik that Leighton made. This was that bad man. And I set it on the table.
You see immediately Garbage Boy just picks it up and starts chewing on it. Yes, this is good garbage. Licks it. I can get many more good garbage for this garbage. This is acceptable for the book. But the big garbage, that requires big garbage in return. And I want you to roll me an insight check with that, Zigzil.
Okay. 12.
12. So I'm going to give you this hint. Your figurine is about the size of the book.
All right. I start unfastening my bone armor. All of it, and put it on the table. Garbage for garbage.
Garbage for garbage. This is an acceptable trade. And you see him immediately bite into the bone armor and just crunch.
Ah, yes. That garbage is way more edible than this garbage.
It
You
is.
see, it's a good deal.
I've lost many a tooth to that garbage, and you see him smile, and he's just missing like 3 teeth. I bet this dying.
This whole exchange is
put
just
Boba
so
through my nose.
fantastic.
All right. So I think you guys kind of know how the game works here.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm so excited.
Okay, who wants to go next?
I can go next
Not
if,
me.
if you need a moment. I'm going to put up that 3-card anti-deck with that
All
fairy
right.
dragon art because that was really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I found this, and I've got. I was planning on trading with you anyway if you weren't going to take gold. So, Carver reaches into her bag and she holds up both of her hands and she says, "Pick a hand."
We like this game. Evens, they're going to pick your left hand. Odds, they're going to pick your right. They're going to pick your right hand.
Okay. She inverts her hand, and in it is a little bag, and I jiggle it, and you can hear that there's some stones in there, and Carver gives it to Garbage Boy and says, "This is a set of story stones. Go ahead and open it if you like."
Opens it and immediately starts putting it in its mouth.
There's a bunch of little stones in there, but look at each stone. Each stone has like a little painting on it. So
Looks at it.
Oh my god.
So these can be used to take one rock out at a time, and the little rock is supposed to represent a character in the story or something that maybe happens in the story. So you tell a little story with each stone that you pull out. You
Perfect.
could also use it to like pretend like you're telling someone's fortune. That's what I like to use it for.
Yes. Garbage Boy will be the oracle. Garbage Boy knows many things.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
This is
a
an
sufficient
acceptable trade.
Very good. Thank you so
All
much.
right. All right, go ahead, Selfie.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so Selfie will
Give
go up.
Garbage Boy more garbage.
I think that this is going to be very fun.
Yes. This is my favorite NPC, by the way, guys.
I really love this
Yes.
NPC. We're coming back here for sure
Oh,
now.
100%.
We have to for sure.
V and Digit need to come back here.
Oh, yes. No, we're for sure telling them about Garbage Boy. We're gonna tell them about it, be like, "You guys have to go there." And Sophie will even be tempted to go back to the boat just to go find more junk she has in her room, just like, "I have all kinds of junk. Let's trade." Um,
Simply must go back to Garbage
simply
Boy.
must go back to Garbage Boy. Absolutely have to. Sophie has, some linen cloth. She's this is obviously an uptrade to her, so she shall place the bolt of linen cloth next to the glimmer weave. She'll say, "Garbage for garbage, Garbage Boy."
See, they like kind of rip a fabric and start slurping it up like a noodle. This has good texture.
Yes, it does.
The Garbage Boy does like this. This is an
Mhm.
acceptable trade.
Yes. Of course, of course. It takes the glimmer weave. So excited. She'll place the pan flute on the table, and she's like, "This is art," and she shall pull out a notebook. She's going to draw a very large picture of Garbage Boy, as big as she can make it. Just
Give me a
beautiful.
performance check.
Absolutely. That's a 14.
It's a pretty good picture of Garbage Boy. Capture
She'll,
his likeness, his rotundness.
oh yes, and I make sure she did not include the back teeth, because there's no
Very
teeth
important.
back there. Very
Yeah.
important. Make sure there's a little bit glimmer in his eye. Just there you go, and she'll unsigned, because she's not gonna leave something signed here. She's gonna put it on the table and turn it and say, "Look, it is you."
Immediately starts liking the paper. This is acceptable garbage. Garbage
Good,
Boy is
good.
pleased.
Takes the pan flute. "Thank you so much, Garbage Boy. We shall bring
Yes.
others.
Yes.
We shall bring others for trade. They will love you."
All right, perfect. So, we are going to take a pause there.
Oh, does Rocco? What is Rocco's with us the whole time?
Oh
What's
my
he
God.
Yeah,
thinking in
Zrock
all this?
is
Oh yeah.
mortified that all of this is happening.
She's gonna go up to him and be like, "Look at what I got for nothing."
Yeah, you sure did. Liam,
Me.
what AC is adamantium armor? It's like plate mail, right?
Yes, I believe adamantium armor has the same AC as plate mail. I'll double check
So
for you. But
18.
yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Although
Thank
it
you.
might
All
be dependent on what. I'll double check for you. Hold on.
Yeah, I think it just depends. I'm gonna say this is plate mail, so 18.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
So while this is happening, and you guys are at the coolest shop in all of the floating isles,
I mean, yeah.
yeah. So V,
Yeah, it
Digit,
depends
and
on what sort of armor it is.
perfect. Plate mail, 18. V, Digit, and Doc head to the Hasty Elixir. Upon walking in, you see these vines hanging down. You smell fungi and earth and all of this stuff. You see strange flowers creeping up the walls. Everything is cluttered and mismatched. And you see lining the walls on shelves with vine like cages are a variety of potions.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is V able to identify any of them by sight alone, or is that not possible, do you think?
I would say I'm gonna give this one to you for free. You do see some health potions and you see some other potions. But you wouldn't be able to just like eagle eye it.
Yeah.
You would need to get closer. Another thing notable about this place is it is dark in here. There's only like a thin rays of sunlight coming through like the ceiling.
Yeah.
Hmm. What's up with all these vines, though?
If I had to make an assumption, this probably is the sort of place that, well, I probably need to set up intentionally so that these sort of plants can grow without much sunlight.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Where's the
I
proprietor?
V will look over to Doc. Says, "You seem like someone who's been to this sort of place before. Do you know who owns this place?"
Oh, yes, I do. And she puts a hand on your shoulder, V. You're gonna do great, kid. I believe in you.
Fantastic. It's one of these places. Great. V just dusts his hands and says out loud, "Hello, is anyone there?"
Yes, I'm here.
Of course
And
you
you
are.
see a variety of just cloth. You just see like these lavender eyes peeking out from this like cut in the cloth as it emerges from like a pile of moss. Welcome to my shop. I'm Shay. It is a pleasure to meet you, and you are...
V just like does a polite bow. "Pleasure to meet you too. You could call me S."
S. And looks over, sees you, Digit, Aegis, and points to Doc. Lizzie.
Lizzie.
I knew it first name basis.
What brings you to my fine abode today? Do you need poisons? Potions? Love potions.
I personally am not in need of a love potion, but I am interested in what other potions you might have.
Oh, I have so many. So many. I have, of course, your standard healing potions. One simply must have those in stock. We also have a fine potion of haste, a fine potion of flying,
Intriguing.
some invisibility, potion of resistance, potion of enlarge reduce. We have many potions. The question is, what can you afford?
Payments do you accept? Trade, gold,
Gold, of course.
of course.
One can't grow all of this with no gold.
I would question your botany skills if you're using gold to grow plants, but I understand what you meant.
Being pedantic isn't fun.
It's not fun for you, but it is for me. So you can be pedantic about this one. As a fellow connoisseur of the alchemic arts, perhaps I could, instead of purchasing the potions outright, purchase material components to construct my own sort of potions and other sort of fine liquids and enhancements.
That's the trouble. I don't sell those sort of things. You can find that in the guild hall, or you can try at Kaplan's Capers.
Fantastic. Well, it was worth a shot.
It always is.
Hmm.
V will examine the potion. I think she had a potion. Crap, I can't remember what it's called. It's a potion of haste. That's right. And the other one was a potion of fly.
Potion of haste, fly, invisibility, resistance, and enlarge reduce, as well as we have standard healing potions and greater healing potions.
Mm-hmm. The standard and greater healing potions I can probably make myself if I get the materials.
And you have Doc on the ship to help you.
That is true.
That-
She can make those as well.
That potion of flying might be a good purchase, and I'm interested in the haste.
I'm also interested in the enlarged reduce potion. You'd be surprised at what you could do with some extra or lesser size.
What would you do with
Question.
more size?
Well, that depends on what the situation calls for.
Okay.
Question about the potion of enlarge reduce. Is it
His
specifically enlarge or specifically reduce?
You're a clever one. It isn't specifically enlarge.
Good. That's a good distinction to have.
Do you sell a lot of those?
Well, I sell a version of them.
Interesting.
One, I'm taken, so I'm not interested. And two, Aegis here is very... He would have absolutely no use for that potion, I assure you.
First of all, you're assuming too much. You're not my type. Second of all, he's not my type either.
I'm confused
Lizzie?
about
I
what's
was not actually
going on
referring
here.
to-
I want to be taller.
I wasn't actually referring it into that sort of category, but thank you for clearing that up. And look, and he's just got a gesture
Yeah.
over to Digit. Do you really think he would be interested either way?
Lady,
Look
I
at
just
this.
want to be big and fast, okay?
Exactly. He's
Don't
too
we
in.
all?
After
And
big
this is when
1,000
you guys notice that Shay, as they are called, is 4'9". Small motherfucker.
V's just gonna say, I could make 1,000 different jokes about that, but I'm going to spare you that for today. How much are you interested in how much are you looking for the potions of haste, enlarge, and flight?
Potion of enlarge is going to run you 300.
Mm-hmm.
Potion of flight is going to run you about 350. And potion of haste is going to run you about 350.
Since I only have 38 gold on me, I meant to have 38 gold. I could.
You were buying a lot of stuff a few sessions back. But
Yeah.
I am going to say this as a DM hint. There is a dungeon on this island
Yeah.
that could have money in it.
Yeah.
Mm,
Hmm.
we might need to come back later. That's a little steep.
It is incredibly steep. Would you be willing to lower the price if we were to buy 2 at once, or all 3?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh boy, one of the things that apparently I don't have connection. Oh, the connection to roll 20s back. What is happening? Anyway, I'm not proficient in persuasion, but I do have a +1. Here we go. That's a dirty 20, apparently.
Maybe, if you bought all 3.
Say, knock off 100 off each and we'll buy all 3.
50 off each. Unless you bring me something really pretty instead. Then 100. By pretty, I mean something I can make a potion out of.
We'll keep your offer in mind. Digit, is there anything you need from here right now, or do you want to call it?
Let me take a look.
Also, I meant to say Aegis. That was a slip of my tongue, not V's.
No worries.
No, it's all good.
He is a hell of a lot smarter than I am.
If we do run into trouble, I'm out of healing potions. How are you doing on healing potions?
I haven't had a chance to brew any up, and I don't think Doc here has either, but I have got my usual, healing serums that I have injected into my owl.
Okay.
So that is something we can use if we get into a pinch.
It looks like I miscounted. I do have a greater healing potion on me. So I think we might be okay for now. It might be better to just save up and spend more when we come back next time.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys are going to be like, we'll be back later. I'm going to say you guys reconvene in the middle of town.
Yep.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Yo.
V is going to take a note of that armor immediately.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, you know those scenes in like anime or like cartoons where the character just like appears next to the person? He's just going to do
you-
that, just grab that armor, whether or not Zixel's wearing, says, "Where the hell did you get this?"
You know, shop.
B is going to just grab both sides of Zixel's head and just pull him right close and say, "Do not fuck with me. Where did you get all this metal?"
Sylvie will come up. She's wrapped up, like just like has it all wrapped around the whole spool of fabric, and go up and be like, "You'll never believe where we found it."
V just pushes Selfie's face away.
No,
He
no,
is
no.
co-
Trust me, V. And she'll crawl onto like over her shoulder, be
I would
like,
have
"Go
probably
see
have been.
garbage boy."
I would have probably have fastened this armor on as soon as we stepped out of the shop because,
100%.
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
just to be clear,
Yeah. Like, V isn't trying to take it off you. He's just, like, over there examining it. And then just, like, he has this... This is probably the most intense you've ever seen V at this point. Like, do you have any idea what you're wearing?
well, yes.
A,
It's,
this is metal. B, this is adamantine. Where the
Yes.
fuck did you get this?
The raccoon, the fancy
Garbage
And-
boy. Garbage boy.
V is gone.
We have to wait.
Well,
V.
where'd
Wait.
he go?
Oh. Well, you know what? He's probably gonna want to go get some trash off of the boat.
Wait, is there a raccoon selling
And
He's
then-
probably
garbage?
going straight to the
That's the
shop.
Yeah,
Wait,
garbage
I
for
want garbage
that's
too,
real.
V. V, come back.
All right. So you guys run off to go meet with Garbage Boy. We're going to take a little bit of a break here. And then we're going to come back to the lads hanging out with Garbage Boy.
It's
And if
almost
you guys
like
want to do
we
any
all should have
more
gone to the shop.
shopping.
Can we go back to the
Yeah.
boat and grab and just find garbage? Just find anything and everything that we can get rid of that we don't need, the non-essentials, and upgrade stuff?
Well, so to be clear, we got these fancy items because we rolled nat 20s, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's
The
true.
only way to get an actual wondrous item is to roll a nat 20. If
Yeah.
not, I have some tables that I am using.
Garbage
Yeah, that's
tables.
fair.
And if
I
you
mean-
roll a nat 1, something fun happens for me.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Ew.
All right, so let's take a 10-minute break.
Mhm.
And we'll be back with more Garbage Boy.
garbage boy!
All right,
Garbage boy.
going on a break. We will see you guys in a hot minute. Oh! Wait, gotta press the button.
Welcome back, everyone. I wasn't just eating. It's fine. So V and Digit, I'm gonna move your guys' token. You head to Carpin's Capers. You are greeted by the same sight. Overstimulating, overwhelming amounts of just piles and piles of just stuff. You see a little sign in the back, and you see on the furthest back wall, framed, a picture of a raccoon.
Oh.
Also, can any of us go back? Because
Wow, that's fun.
okay, cool. Sophie's going back because she's looking at her weapons like, hey, there's some upgrades, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Anyone who wants to can go back there. If you want an NPC to go back there, let me know.
I feel like Carva probably couldn't resist going back there.
Guys, do you all just want to go back to
Oh,
the
yeah.
shop?
Yeah,
think-
yeah.
Zig, come with us.
All
Come
right,
with us.
yeah.
And we'll
Everyone
probably
goes back.
maybe we say, Zorot, come on, you should find something nice for yourself. Upgrade something, Find something cute for yourself.
All right. You all go back to the shop. Okay. Let me know what you guys want to look for. You know the drill. Roll me investigation and then a D100. If you roll a nat 20, then you don't have to roll a D100.
I'm not sure what sort of item I'm looking for, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't know either.
I might look for some. Actually, you know what? Since I've recently learned that I actually can use shields, we will
Ooh.
try to look for something that he can use as a shield.
All right.
Yeah, and so Digits in his inventory still got. I think at one point we stole a librarian cloak off of a librarian enemy, and we're gonna use it for a disguise. He's still got that on him, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking he might trade the librarian cloak for something. So he's looking for something cloaky.
Okay.
Investigation.
I would say Carva has
That is a
for-
17.
for-
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you, Connie.
I was the interrupter, sorry.
Yeah, it's 17 for V.
Damn.
Roll me a
14.
D100, and you roll me a D100.
48.
Please 69. Please 69. Oh.
Okay.
Hey, that's exactly the same as your investigation.
Yeah, right? That's got to be worth something, right?
So you find V an 8-inch long glass ant figurine.
Oh.
And Digit, you find a tiny electrum whistle.
Oh.
Ant figurine. Does this look magical, or is it just... Or what's it made out of? Oh,
The
you
glass?
said glass. You said glass, yeah, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look magical in nature at all, or...
Roll me Arcana.
Rolling Arcana. 14. That's a low roll. Holy crap.
It looks like a glass ant figurine, as far as you can tell.
Ooh. Maybe I can make something useful from the material, maybe. If nothing else.
Ziggs will probably speak up and walk towards V and ask him, so what are you looking for in here? Maybe I can help you.
I was hoping to look for something that I could possibly use as a shield, because I've recently come up with a couple of little devices that I could use to enhance one, if I had one.
Shield. Got it. And I'll roll an investigation to look for a shield.
All right.
10.
Roll me a D100.
37.
You find a rope tied in a particular way. And when you go to pick it up, it feels heavy.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Well, I didn't find a shield, and I found some rope that's heavier than it looks.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Still could be worth something. if need be, I actually have some work that we can trade for it.
It's true. Maybe we can. Can you tell anything special about the rope? Here, I'll just hand it to you.
Yeah, can we have a look at it?
Yeah, so both of you would know this is a hangman's noose.
Well, there's that, so that's interesting.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything else interesting about it, or is it just like a literal hangman's noose?
Roll me Arcana.
That is a 26.
The weight you feel feels like the weight of a person.
That's not ominous.
Horrifying.
The heavy rope.
Heavy rope.
It's a haunted rope.
Very haunted.
Ghost rope.
What was Digit looking for? What did he find?
Oh, I found a whistle. I don't want to blow it.
Do it.
Maybe wait for a
Can
while.
we look at that first?
They're just gonna look at Garbage Boy and point to the whistle. May
Oh,
I?
you do not see Garbage Boy yet.
Oh.
You've not
we
summoned
have to
him.
ring
Oh,
the
he hasn't
bell.
been summoned. Well then, he's gonna give the whistle a toot.
So, Digit, you blow on this, you don't hear anything. Carva, you don't hear anything. V and Zigzil, you hear like a quiet, almost whisper, just on the edge of your hearing. And Selfie, you hear just a little bit louder, just like in the conversation we're having, a whistle.
Huh. I think it's busted.
So-
let me try again.
Sophie would be like,
Stop,
hold
stop.
on, no.
Same result.
Sophie's gonna be like, I hear that.
Wait.
Yeah, so do I.
I hear it a little bit.
I think it's an
I
elf
don't.
whistle.
Oh.
Whistle
Huh.
for elves.
Can Sophie take a closer look at it?
Yeah, sure.
What do you look for?
Just like if there's anything like why, like is it made by elves? Does it have like fey magic on it? Like what's the?
Roll me history or Arcana.
I'm not good at either, so I'm just gonna go for history for just to try it. That's an 18. Not terrible.
18 doesn't seem to have a clear lineage, but you sense based on the engravings that it does have something to do with the Fae. You know, elves are very closely tied to the Fae.
Okay. And she'll mention that. She'll be like, seems like it could be Fae. It might be good in an emergency if you need to get the attention of me, Zig, or V.
Actually, that's a really good idea. And if we ever suspect that somebody might be a fae in disguise, we could try the whistle out on them.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Thought.
It's a cool whistle.
Cool whistle.
All right. Does anyone else want to look for anything?
I would like to look for a rapier, and she will ask Zrock to help.
Ah.
Okay. Roll investigation at advantage.
That's 15.
Roll me a D100.
73.
You do not find a rapier, but you find nunchucks, but they are sized for a pixie or a sprite.
Ah,
Nunchucks like Bruce Lee.
I know nunchucks. I've accidentally given myself a concussion with a nunchuck before, actually. I did not tie my rope small enough. That's what happened. All right, cool. I don't think Sophie can use that. But she'll kind of like pass it off to Digit, be like, hey, look at this. What do you think?
Ooh, it's kind of fancy.
A little small for you, but pretty cool.
Huh. I mean, I wonder if Garbage Boy can resize it for us. Does he offer
Doesn't seem
resizing
to be
service?
the engineering type.
Selfie will turn and begin to look again.
All right. This time, roll normal, and then if you look one more time, we'll get disadvantage.
Okay.
So essentially, I'm giving y'all 3 tries. 7, roll me a
That's
D100.
99. That's got to count for something. That's so close. to
You
100.
find a vial of perfume shaped in the form of a heart with intricate like designs blown into the glass.
She's gonna get really close. You know how when perfume is closed, if you get close enough, you can still smell it. She's gonna get just close enough to give it a little whiff.
It smells good.
She's gonna open the top a little bit. I assume it's got the little spray thingy. And she's gonna look around real quick, be like, well, he hasn't been summoned. Spray it on her.
Smells
And just-
good.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like sweet, but it's got like a little bit of a floral scent.
Okay. She'll go to like Rock and be like, what do you think? What do you think? Is this good?
That's nice. Yes, that's a very good smell.
Okay, good. Do you want it?
No,
You sure?
I'm very sure.
Okay. And then she'll go over to Carver and be like, Carver, look what I found. Sniff, sniff, sniff.
What does it smell like to me?
It smells sweet with a hint of floral.
It's just a regular perfume, isn't it?
It smells like smells like a fruit I used to eat.
What
Yeah, it
kind
smells
of-
good. It smells good.
Oh, okay, cool. So Sophie will probably hold on to that and be like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And she'll go ahead and look one more time just for the hell of it. If we don't find a soul, we'll find something cool.
At disadvantage,
Oh no. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's a 3.
roll me a D100.
75.
You see a small mirror.
I will pick it up and I will look at it.
You see the reflection of a young high elf with black veins coming up from her neck and growing across her face.
Smash it.
And you see these black pupilless eyes and just black ooze coming down. And this creature looks at you. Help! And you recognize yourself.
Oh, so this is like alternate dimension. Like if I was on the surface.
Roll Arcana.
Probably. Oh boy. That's a 15.
This seems to be you can't tell if it is illusion. You can't tell if this is divination, but you know this is magic.
Yeah, that's wild. She's like, that's horrifying. Let's see what the others think. Maybe pass it off to V. Be like, yo, this is magic. Look at this. It's awful though. Be warned. She'll be like, it was awful for me, so it might be awful for you though. So like, you've been warned. It's terrifying.
V will look at the mirror and just examine it. Does he see the same thing?
You see a half-elf man with brown hair closely cropped to his face. You see an Aegis mask, and you see the black veins and the black ooze. But it doesn't speak, but you see bloody tears dripping down your face. And behind, you see a familiar figure, one you've come to love. holding up the sword. And the brown-haired man goes, "Do it."
Can V roll an Arcana check on this to try and learn more about
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
That's a dirty 20.
The dirty 20. This is imbued with anchor magic.
Yeah.
It is divination in a way. What could have been.
Yeah.
The illusion comes in with capturing kind of your face.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, if you take this thing, be very careful with it.
I don't
Does
know
anyone
if I
else want
wanna-
to look in there? Because I can do this all day.
Somebody would be like, I don't know if I want to keep it, but like that was pretty freaky, right? Like, whoo, that's
It's
awful.
anchor, so be very careful with it.
I don't think we should bring this with us, but if the other if
think
anyone else wants to look at it,
it would be a terrible idea bringing that with. That thing's like super evil.
yeah. Do you want to look at it, Digit?
I think I'm okay.
I think it's
Fair
super
play.
evil. You want to have a look at it? Yeah, sure.
Fair play. Cool. Selfie will probably offer it to the others if they want to look at it.
Not now. I'm too busy looking for a shield for V. Hey, Doc, come over and help me find a shield for V.
You still
Your
looking?
wish is my command.
Wait, what? Since when?
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Yeah. All right. Roll at advantage. Sigcel, does anyone else want to look in the mirror?
That's a no from Carva.
18.
Solid no. Zrock actually wants to take a look.
Ooh, Selfie will watch him real careful, like, all right, what do you think?
So while that happens, Zigsil, you find a mushroom with a red bell-shaped cap.
Medicine
pick it
check.
Medicine check? Oh, it's not. It's go ahead and roll that. You're trying to figure out if it's poisonous?
8.
It's probably fine.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Well, I know I'm not. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna. I don't know.
Bet you could cook something with it.
It could be poison. I don't know enough about mushrooms.
There's only one thing to do. Doc picks it up. And as she picks it up, you hear a ding, ding, ding.
Oh.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Someone's ringing the bell.
She's moving the mushroom around and it's ringing.
Oh, really? That's weird.
You want to bite it?
The mushroom's ringing.
What's with that mushroom?
It's a
Doc, what
fucked up
is it?
mushroom.
Is it a petrified mushroom?
Or it's just a bell.
It's certainly something. Bite
Yeah,
it.
it is.
I dare you.
No.
Can somebody roll insight?
I double dog dare you.
You can roll an insight.
That's a 7.
You can't read, Doc. To save your
Yeah,
life.
I thought so. She'll kind of.
I know her. Would I be able to do an insight?
You can roll an insight.
16.
She's fucking with you guys. Don't bite the mushroom.
Okay, but what is it?
Find out. While this happens, Selfie, I know you were kind of like, I kind of want to keep an eye on Zrock. Roll
Yeah.
me. What's your passive perception?
Oh, that's only a 13.
Okay. 1 second. Wish I would keep my character sheets open. Okay. You just barely see out of the corner of your eye, like a really quick movement.
Okay, she'll like. What is that?
You look over to Zrock. The mirror's not there anymore. Zrock's just standing there.
Did he? She'll go over and be like, "You tossed that back in the pile, right? We're not bringing that with us."
Yep.
Okay. It's like evil as fuck. That's gotta stay.
Definitely evil as fuck. I will agree with you on that.
Yeah. That's who. Ay, dark, right? Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
And I'll
Anyone
say-
else?
Okay.
Okay, no worries. Anyone else want to look for anything?
Heck yeah, I do.
What are you looking for?
Maybe something that reminds me of home. Maybe that might be easy to find. I don't know.
Roll me D100. Or sorry, D20 or investigation. Ah,
Okay.
One of those.
my brain bad.
Then
Right?
a D20
Then a D100. Yeah.
or a D100.
Well,
yeah.
there's a dirty 20.
Not a natural 20 though. But
Oh,
I
I
got
guess it's
29
true.
on the 100.
Okay. You see a toy unicorn made of wood, painted with bright colors. It reminds you of like the little trinkets you guys used to make.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone else before we do our bartering?
Man, I can't go again, can I? I just want to keep looking.
We need to we must stop.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
could die here. I really could.
Zixel's gonna walk over and ring the bell.
Welcome back, weary travelers.
Hello.
Garbage boy, how are you?
My
I'm
friend needs a
great.
shield. Do you have any garbage that looks like a shield or is a shield? One of the two?
Did you search my piles?
Definitely did. Twice.
Okay. Did you find anything?
No, but I was wondering if you knew or remembered chewing on a shield.
No.
Nothing particularly tasteful.
No.
This is not surprising to me at all. All right.
Who are you?
Hello.
Good evening. My name is S. Envy is going
S.
to set down the ant glass figurine. He's going to say, "What do you want for this?"
What do you want for this?
Well, I would just, if it was up to me, I would just walk straight out and not pay anything. But I assume that's not what's going to happen.
That is frowned upon in haggling.
Indeed.
Sophie's gonna fill V and be like, garbage for garbage. You know?
What? Really?
Yeah. Like
Give me
this.
your garbage.
Yeah. Check this out. So earlier I got a pan flute and I made that drawing on the wall.
Huh.
You get it?
Already framed, I see.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
It's like
Garbage
my
boy,
favorite garbage.
I love you so much, garbage boy.
Well then. He's just going to dust his hands. He's going to open up his Dungeoneer's pack.
All right.
And he is going to set down. Have you ever had trouble searching through your garbage pile looking for something in particular because it's simply too dark? And V will put down, you said it was about 8 inches, correct?
Yeah.
That should be around the size of about 2 torches, don't you think?
Immediately just see him lift it up and he like takes it out and there's like a little tooth sticking out. Yes. My teeth are molting. This will do fine.
Okay, V just takes the glass figurine and says, go for it.
All right.
I'm gonna lean towards V and kind of just softly say, "He really likes the taste of bones," and I'm gonna smirk.
Apparently, also wood.
Whom would like to go next?
Ooh, I think Digital go next, and he'll put down his whistle, and what do we want to trade? I think to trade for the whistle, Digit's gonna open up his Dungeoneer's pack, and he's going to offer to trade his crowbar.
This is the best thing you can give a raccoon.
I think you'll
Is a
find
crowbar?
this pry bar pretty useful.
Like, quickly see him grab it. The trade is adequate.
He just
Awesome.
gave a raccoon an object that he can use to steal things from people's houses.
Licking the crowbar.
This means more garbage later.
Me,
Also,
it's
Garbage
fine.
Boy, question, can you hear this? And
Yes.
he toots the whistle.
No.
All right. Just thought I'd check.
Garbage Boy is in the bottom.
My
What?
God, it's horrifying.
Fair.
All right, what's next?
Selfie will walk up and place the bottle of perfume down and say, would you like more art?
We have art. Give me garbage. I'm hungry.
Do you want... Sophie will go through her pack. I have an entertainer's pack. What's all in that thing again? Do I have
Google
any
it.
kind of... Okay, let me double check.
I feel like this has been a really productive episode.
Okay, Sophie's gonna break off
Absolutely.
the bottom half of one candle, just
Mhm.
snap one in half, and give him the bottom half and say, "Smell for smell."
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you, garbage boy. She'll take the perfume and say, "Have a wonderful day."
Yes. All right. I believe you're left, Carva.
Yeah. Since he seems to be licking everything that he's given, can I
Very quickly.
can I take a soup stone out of my bag?
Yes.
And this thing's going to be infused with like whatever it has been sitting in. And offer that for the painted unicorn figurine.
He is overjoyed. You see him just like continuously. He doesn't even answer you. He just nods his head like, yes, this works.
Thank you.
All right. Is that everyone?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool beans. With that, you guys are done with the shop. You leave. It is late afternoon, early evening. The sun is starting to set. What do y'all decide to do?
He will
Well-
bring up the rest of the party. We'll bring the rest of the party up to speed about the potions that he saw in the potion shop across the way. Says, those could be very useful, but currently we lack the funds in order to acquire them all. We also do still need to go to the guild hall for food.
Okay.
If we need actual gold for potions, maybe we can find work somewhere in the guild hall.
Might not be a bad idea.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
Well, also
Alright.
we need food from the guild hall, don't we? It's Rock, right?
Mhm.
We needed food.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
food our priority right now? Or
Could be both. I mean, it's a quick pit stop sort of place, so won't have any like gang wars or prison breaks, you know? One hopes.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we could get lost in that store. We could. Sounds fun.
Yeah, we could. Okay, let's go. So I'm gonna ask you all players, do we want to end session here? Or do you want to get to the guild hall and end session?
What do you guys
Let's
think?
go to the guild hall.
Yeah, let's go to the
Guild
guild
hall.
hall.
Yeah.
Go to the
Yeah,
guild
yeah,
hall.
yeah.
Guild hall.
To the guild hall we
Yeah.
So you all arrive in the guild hall, this well-constructed, plain but sturdy building, and you head inside. You see a tiefling with blue, or not blue skin, sorry, with red skin, an antelope like horns greet you. Hello, I'm Delight. How may I assist you today? They're playing with their white hair that's coming
Sophie's
down in like these beautiful curls.
Sophie will nudge Captain Clarva and say, Captain, Captain, you go.
Yes. Hello, Delight. We are just making a stop. We just need to um, refill our food stores on our ship, and just looking at what you have.
Great. So you're gonna want to talk to Bendir. He's back in his office. So what you're gonna want to do is you want to just keep following this building till you get to the end, and you're gonna want to go into the office that says the Office of Bendir Resource Management. Do you need me to write that down for you?
Nope. Got it.
Okay, great. Have a nice day. You guys walk
Thank
down
you.
and you see this corridor that's curved, lined with offices, very like corporate. Something that you clock, Carva, with your high passive perception. A lot more dwarves in here wearing orange. And as you approach Office Bendir, the door opens and you see a familiar face. You see a sturdy dwarf with salt and pepper hair, wearing a trench coat with an eye patch over his eye. You met him some time ago on New Haven. See him storming out of the office. And he clocks you. And he grins. Nice to see you again, lass. Gives you a little wink. It's hard to tell because of the eye patch, but it's a wink. And he goes, meet me later. I'm gonna be at the Gentle Pony. Keep forgetting the name of the I'll be at the Gentle Pony. Got a letter for you. He
Carver will just
walks
nod. She
by.
won't say anything.
All right. And you guys are welcome to the Office of Bendir.
Well, I'm not captain today.
Yeah, Carver is just a little set back by that interaction, but she'll step up and she'll...
You got this. You got this, Clarva.
Yeah.
You can do it, Captain.
We believe in you.
We are looking for Bendir. Is this you?
Yeah, you walk into an office and it's very minimalist. Has some motivational posters on the wall. You see a dwarf with this eloquently braided beard and this long, thick hair, wearing this nice little button-up shirt and slacks. And he goes, Hi, I am Bendir. Welcome to my office. I assume Delight sent ya?
They did indeed. They gave great directions to your office.
Fantastic.
and-
Take a seat. I assume you're here about requisitions?
We are indeed. If Delight sent us to the right place, we are looking to replenish our food stores on our ship.
Great. And what was the name of your ship?
The Sky Serpent.
Yep,
Sky
the Sky
Serpent.
Serpent.
Gotcha. See this man take out a ledger and just taking his time writing this down. And what's your name?
My name is Captain Clarva.
Captain Clarva. And your first mate?
That would be me, Ceylana.
Ceylana. Alright.
First mate.
Any organizations you're affiliated with?
We are not affiliated. Nope, not any organizations.
Alright. So you will get then the basic price. So it'll be about 500 gold. Replenish your ship for 2 months worth of food.
So you said that's
Unless you have something you want to barter. Services. Special cargo. Fall off the back.
Oh, well, what
Can
kind
we
of?
do an insight check? And
For sure.
perhaps also like some sort of knowledge check to determine if that's like a standard price.
So start with an insight check. What are you looking for?
He's basically trying to see if he's trying to get a read on us to see how we respond to the price that he's offering.
This guy is saying this, no sweat off his brow. I'm
Okay.
going to give this to you for free because you're a high intelligence character.
Mhm.
This island is made entirely of garbage. There is one source of food.
Mm.
And thinking about all of the floating isles, food is hard to come by, especially food that will be preserved.
Yeah. So 500 gold wouldn't exactly be too high.
It's not unreasonable
Yeah.
for 2 months worth of food.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. 2 months seems reasonable enough.
You mentioned services. What sort of services do you require that could pay for food?
That's a great question. Y'all look sturdy. We've been having a bit of trouble. The mage hall got destroyed a few weeks back, and strange sounds happening at night, spooking the locals. If someone could look into that for us, take care of it. Can knock off a lot of money.
How much
And,
knockoff are we talking?
300.
pretty good.
yeah.
Sounds like fun.
We
Perhaps
might
if you
find
knocked
stuff
off,
in there as well to help pay.
we will hold up a hand and say 350, and we'll ensure that the problem goes away.
Make it go away. 350 it is.
Yeah.
Good
I
job.
am legally obligated to say this. Last 2 groups we sent down haven't come back yet.
Well, naturally, you wouldn't be hiring random people you don't know if the last couple of groups you sent down didn't, well, or had some sort of way to solve the problem.
Yeah. Exactly.
I know how these sort of things work. Seems like a fair deal. Does anyone else want to chime in or add anything to it?
Sounds fair to
As
me.
the first mate, that sounds like a great plan. I love it.
Yeah,
I
Well,
like that idea as well.
we can clear out your temple,
Mage
Mage
hall.
Hall.
mage hall. Okay, we'll clear out your mage hall for you.
Great. Well then, that's agreed. You see the man spits in his hand and holds it out to you, Carva.
Oh yes, I'll hawk a big one and put it in my palm and agree to the terms of these conditions.
All right, the terms and conditions have been accepted.
Sealed in spit.
Welcome to
Feel the spit.
Facebook.
All right, the metaverse. Get it right.
I like that the metaverse
want-
is a floating island of garbage.
I watched a video about the metaverse, or just the metaverse is this morning, and fucking hell, it's a goddamn mess.
Like this island. Anyways,
You're not wrong. Well, I'd say this
okay.
island is more like an NFT, but that's close enough.
So, you guys agreed to this. Is there anything else you ask before night falls?
V would ask, aside from the strange noises and the fact that your mage hall is no longer there, do you know anything else about what might be inside this place?
It used to be old dwarven ruins, as far as I'm concerned.
On a garbage island.
Yep.
Strange.
Stranger things have happened, friend. You should have seen what happened 100 years ago.
You know what? That's a fair point. I won't question you on that one.
Yeah.
Has anything come out? Or is it just noises at night?
Well, nothing's come out, but definitely nothing that gone in come out either.
These last two teams you sent in, how equipped were they?
Pretty damn equipped.
So they weren't just slouches you sent in.
Nope.
Anything else strange has happened on this island within the same time frame?
Just the mage hall getting destroyed. I assumed it was because of a mage. Can't really trust sorcerers, you know. Can't control things. Good people, just, you know.
Has the sorcerer come out of the mage hall, or was the sorcerer lost with the mage hall?
Oh no, they exploded. Just like a balloon full of blood.
Messy.
Pretty fucked up.
I'd say, yeah.
Has there been any instances or incidents like this in the past that you can recall that it might be similar or could have a connection?
Nope. None that I can think of.
So a bunch of unknowns.
Zixo might do an insight check to see if he's hiding anything.
Go for it.
15.
This guy seems on the up and up. The vibe you're getting off of this gentleman is he is a businessman and you are hired contractors. So it would not be advantageous for him to hide details about your contract from you.
Yeah. He wants this problem to go away, and the better equipped we are to do that, the better the chance he'll actually get it done.
Never mind. I had a thought and it left my brain.
I hate when that happens. V will just stroke his chin with thought and says, so we have a whole bunch of unknowns, a dwarven ruin, 2 previously highly equipped teams gone down, haven't come back out. It's likely highly dangerous, destroyed an entire building, and it would cause you weird noises. That pretty much surmises what we know.
Magic gone awry. Sounds like something we should investigate given the circumstances.
Yep. Cool. So I assume you don't mind how long we take, just as long as it gets done. Like, you don't want it done in 30 minutes, right? There's no, like, speed run.
When you prove that it's done with, then we'll get you your discount.
Thank you. Thank you. That's so nice.
Yeah. Anything else I can do for you?
No, I don't think at the moment. My advisor doesn't have any more questions?
Not from me. That's all I can think of to ask at the moment.
Selphie might look over at Zrock like, is there a question I should be asking as first mate?
Zrock shakes his head no.
Okay.
Yeah, Zorak shakes his head no with that. Because you guys payment asked about safety. Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
Oh,
Yep,
are we
that's
able
everything
to?
seems to be in order,
Do we
Captain.
want
I
to
think we're
see
good.
their selection of food before we go, or is it
Sure.
all just pretty normal stuff? Just to have a look.
So yeah, he kind of takes you through the catalog in his book, and it's essentially like hardtack, preserved fruits, preserved vegetable, eggs that they
Oh, eggs.
somehow pickled eggs so they maintain and last.
Mm.
So you guys get protein as well.
Sick.
Okay, fruits and veggies. That's what I like to see. Very good. Thank you so much for seeing us, and thank you for your time. And we shall be back.
Of course, Captain Clarva. Look forward to your return.
Good
Okay.
evening.
How we walk
So,
out.
yeah, y'all walk out. It is dark out.
Ooh,
So you can
nice.
choose to return to the ship. You can choose to go to the inn.
If we go to the inn, we'll probably have to. Well, actually, no. The inn might be advantageous. We could ask the locals, see if they know anything.
That's true.
That's true.
Get some
We
info
could always
gathering.
choose to sleep on the boat after hanging out in the inn.
That is also true.
Is
We
it
should
safe
probably-
to sleep on the boat? Is it safer to sleep in the inn?
I
have no
mean,
idea.
it's probably safer to sleep on the boat, but this actually does bring to mind we should probably send Zarok and Doc back at this point. The more hands they have on the boat, the less chance there's going to be a near-to-well just coming and stealing our
That's
shit.
That's true, yeah.
That's true.
All right. So you guys send Zrock and Doc back, and this is the order of events before we end today. First of all, just checking in. How's everyone doing? Are we tired? Do we want to end here? Do we want to push till we finish with the inn and get back to the boat?
I literally have all
Feeling
day.
good.
I'm feeling good.
I'm
Okay.
good.
Yeah, I'm good to if we want to continue with the inn.
Yeah.
Okay. So you send the two off to the boat. Zrock kind of looks at all of you guys with the quiet, not said to be safe, looks at you, Digit, and does this number. No.
No thoughts. Keep your head empty.
No thoughts, head empty. Heard.
And you head to the Gentle Pony. Inside, you find that it is lively, and you see behind the counter of the Gentle Pony a yellow and green budgie looking Kanku
Mm.
whistling along to a tune. And Carva, you clock off in the corner, surrounded by his typical buddies, your friend from New Haven, as well as
No
a
buddy
bunch of
back.
other different dwarves. You see some Kankus, you see some tieflings, one or two humans, no elves.
Yeah. I guess that much.
An elf would not be caught in this garbage pile.
Just in case, Digit's gonna quietly take out his whistle and blow it, and look around and see if anyone in the bar looks around.
Sophie will
Nope.
stare him dead in the eyes.
Who's checking for elves?
No. Checking for bottoms.
All right, you guys
man.
are.
Do you see any other super tall people in here? That's the
No,
tip,
no.
I think.
They could be in disguise.
V is going to look at the others. All right, well, you guys are looking around. I think I might examine the magic items to see what we have here.
Okay.
Like, give them a proper full examination.
Okay, so you want to
And-
do identify?
Yeah, he'll ritual cast identify. I think that's
So
what
what's-
I have.
Yeah. What specifically are you looking for? Which items?
Basically, he's first going to look at that ant figurine he's got. Then he's going to look at the whistle.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple of extra items that we got, wasn't there? Or am I going crazy?
There were a lot that we didn't trade for.
The mirror we left behind, I remember.
Oh, we left.
Oh, yeah,
I
no.
hope we left that. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we did.
I'm
I
sure
didn't
that's never
actually
going
see
to
it
come
get put
back
away.
in any
I don't think
capacity.
Zrock would take it, but what if he's being sneaky today? What if he's feeling sneaky? Who
Yeah, what did he
knows?
see in that mirror?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So what you received thus far today is the journal with the embroidered flower on it.
Oh, we should
You
let him see.
saw the card deck. You have the glimmer weave. You have the adamantine armor. You have the ant figurine. You have the pan flute, and you have the whistle.
Do you want me to examine the pamphlet as well, so we get an exact call on that? or-
So Beth knows out of character, but Selfie does not know what this does.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she'll be like, check it. Look at this flute. What's this do? Is it
And-
special? Is it just a flute?
So yeah, V will probably spend like the next half hour just ritual casting identify and getting the information from the different items.
Okay, what specific items?
First it'll be the flute, because Selfie asked. Then
Thank
it'll be
you.
the ant figurine. Then it will be the whistle, in that order.
Okay, perfect. So I will get to you last. Sound good?
No worries.
Perfect. So, you all look around. What do you want to do here? You see the bartender. You see a bunch of patrons. You, Carva, see your buddy in the corner.
Should we all find a table first, so we can get settled for a little bit, or?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
can do
are there
that.
any open tables?
Yeah, you guys managed to find a table.
Digit's gonna ask Carva. Hey, that guy from before. Are you comfortable around him? Do you want some muscle?
Not right now. No, I think we had a conversation. Selfie and I had one at the plush pillow on the last or second to last island, and it just made me nervous. But I don't know. I don't think I'm in any kind of trouble right now, but I do want to talk to him.
Okay. Well,
I just don't know if I should go by myself or. I'll
Do you
just
want
keep
me
you
to
guys
come
in-
again, or be distracting
Yeah, maybe
somewhere?
just to feel it out.
if you
I
need
can come if you want. Digit can go if you want. I can be distracting if you want. He can be distracting if you want. What do you want?
if you want me to hang back, give us a signal. If you need a hand, me or Zig can jump in.
Okay. Hopefully it won't come to that point. He said he had a letter for me, so I just want to see what that's about, I guess. He didn't seem very... I don't think he meant to be scary when we talked last. It just scared me a little bit, so... Yeah, I'll go check him out. Do you want to come with Sophie? Because he knows you too.
Sure. Did we use fake names with him? I don't remember.
That's me.
Good question.
I don't remember.
I'll have to think on that for a minute while we get our first drinks.
That sounds like a good idea.
Drinks are 1 copper. You guys go ahead and get those. And you guys are going to head over there to talk to your buddy. You guys are checking your notes. So while they're checking their notes, what are the 2 lads doing?
I was probably going to go to the bartender and ask first how much for information on the mage hall, and then go from there.
All right, perfect. So you approach the bartender and you ask about the mage hall. The bartender whistles at you. And then you see grabs underneath the bar and pulls out this slate and chalk and begins writing. And roll me just a general persuasion check just to see how much information he gives you.
15.
15. So with the 15, the bartender tells you that the mage hall exploded about 2 weeks ago, that a sorcerer had lost control. And before then, the sorcerer had been like in the bar here and complaining about like hearing whispering in the dead of night and having bad dreams. And then they became more manic and reclusive closer to the event, and then they exploded. After that, that's when people started hearing strange whispers in the dead of night, and it unnerved everyone, and it caused the guild to send in folks to investigate because there was just so many complaints, and no one's come back out, but the whispers are getting louder.
So is that everybody in town are hearing whispers, or is it just in the vicinity?
In the vicinity.
So like when you walk by, you hear the whispering?
Yeah. No one can seem to make out what is being said, and you know when you were in with Garbage Boy, didn't seem like he noticed, but likely it's because there's just so much garbage, it's dampening any sound. Also, you suspect Garbage Boy just doesn't leave the shop.
Maybe Garbage Boy talks to the whispers.
Yes.
Press the bottom for stuff.
Give me your garbage whispers.
Oh my god.
Okay. Anything else you want to ask?
Nothing really seems relevant at the moment.
Perfect. Alrighty. So, ladies, are you ready?
Down to clown.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So you approach your buddy, and you see he's sitting in his typical swagger fashion. Kind of sees you, nods his head, greets you in thieves' cant. Long time no see, lass.
Hey, fancy meeting you here. You're
Yeah.
enjoying the drink again, I see.
It's about that time of night.
I saw you left the. Well, I'll take a seat if there's a free seat available by them.
When you two approach, you see this guy kind of nod to like this number, and two of his men had gotten up to allow you guys to take a seat.
Thank you.
We'll sit, yeah.
Sophie, you are the tallest person at this table. By far.
She'll sit up tall and proud.
Damn right.
Why? Well, also because like, why scrunch down? Like, that's kind of a weird thing to do. It's fine.
Mhm. Yep.
It's fine.
She'll think about it, and then she's like, why would I do that?
Look at you.
For sure.
So true, so true.
Well, I was looking forward to sharing another drink with you, but I noticed you left that office in a bit of a huff. Are you okay? What's going on there?
Are you saying this in common or thieves can't?
Oh, in common, I guess.
Okay. He kind of glances over towards Selfie in a way of just saying, is she cool?
Sophie's gonna look at her fingers and then just be like,
Does he say that in common?
He doesn't say that in common. It's just kind of that look that someone does when it's like, can this person be trusted?
Oh, yeah. So I'll try to shoot him a reassuring look that she can be, that I trust her.
All right, perfect. So you do that, and you see him kind of relax, reposition himself a little bit, and have more of like a forward posture. So like instead of leaning back on his chair, he's sitting forward at the table, looking at you guys, and goes, "Yeah, the Vendare is an old friend of mine, you could say. you know. And he kind of motions to like the little bit of orange popping out of his lapel. You know, orders and all that.
I see. Well, just happy to see you in better spirits here, I guess. And she'll raise her mug and offer a clink to him.
He clinks and he goes, to friends.
To friends. And she'll
And
clink anyone else's glass that
yeah,
that
all
raises
of
it.
the lads, as soon as you clink with the captain, all of the lads go like, yeah. Like they're all very excited.
Good.
And they all kind of look at you, Selfie, like, you can clink?
And
Yeah.
she'll be real like she'll be like, of course, sorry.
It's totally
Distracted.
playing. Yeah.
Just wasn't sure if I was actually involved. Just here to be supportive.
All right,
Of
perfect.
course. Carver will put a hearty arm around Selfie and give her a hug and welcome her into the
she'll hug her back.
All right, perfect. But he kind of taps his chin, and you see like most of the dwarves that you met in your life have had these like really long, intense, like really well groomed beards. This guy, it's like very closely trimmed to his face. And it almost gives him like a youthful appearance in terms of dwarf culture, because it's usually like you just keep that thing growing and growing and growing, but he has it very neatly trimmed. And he reaches into his pocket and he holds a letter out to you. I was told to deliver this to you. Took me a while to find out your name, but promise it's not any points to the lapel related. This one's on the house. Flings it over to you.
Oh, what is the name? Is there a name on the envelope?
There's no name on the outside of the envelope.
Okay.
And you see that it is still sealed.
Oh wow. Thank you. May I ask who asked you to deliver the letter?
Let's just say back home. We all have close friends.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll buy you a drink your next round in return. Thanks for this favor. I appreciate it.
Anytime. We're friends after all.
How long are you guys on the heap for?
A few days. Stopping by, getting restocked, and heading out on our next orders. You gonna be here long?
See? No, we're not planning on being here very long at all. Same, we're just getting some supplies and heading on our way.
All right. Well, word of advice. Avoid the islands to the south. Try Capital, New Haven. Everything's gone awry all of a sudden. Almost like a little bomb went off on them. Those islands. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that. He says with a very knowing smirk of like, I know it was you guys.
Sophie's gonna think she's gonna be really obvious about this. She's like, what's up? What? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have heard a couple things, but
that's
just
crazy,
rumors, you know.
Sounds wild.
I will share with you a rumor.
Sure.
And she'll like get a little bit more serious, and actually it's more of advice since you're headed back onto other things, friend. I would be very careful about what kind of food you bring back to our mutual friends.
Something wrong with the food?
Well, let's just say I'm very relieved that the stock here is mostly fruits and vegetables, and I've kind of grown weary of meat these days, and I would kind of recommend you guys stay away from meat, or at least give it a good look before you decide to eat it.
Thanks for the advice, Lois. I'll take that to heart. And
Very
it
good.
kind of gives you a smile, gives a once over to the bartender, and Zigsil, Digit, V, Carva, and Selfie, you guys can get another round for free of whatever drink you like.
Ooh.
Hey, perfect.
Ooh, much
I wasn't sure
appreciated.
if he was being scary or not. For a second there, I was like,
You could just do a insight check on his general vibe.
yes, please.
May I
Vibe
too?
That's
check.
a 10.
You can also Selfie.
Oh, I did. It was a 10.
Sorry, not Selfie, Carva.
13.
Oh, okay.
All right. Selfie, whatever you think about this guy is what you think.
She doesn't know what to think of this guy.
That's fair. You've met him twice. Both times have been ambiguous.
Oh, yeah.
Carva,
Oh, yeah.
the same thing. The only hint I'm going to give you is you're exchanging information, and it doesn't seem like this guy is outwardly antagonistic towards you.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. Is there anything else y'all want to do here in the inn before I give the information?
Just as a RP thing, Selfie will ask the dwarves if there's any old world song they want to hear, and if they have one, she'll go perform it.
For sure. And they pick a dwarven drinking song. So you know how there's like the pirate or the sea songs, like
Yeah.
what would you do
like
with
a
a drunken sailor?
shanty. Yeah.
A shanty. Yeah.
Yes,
It's pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
a shanty. And
Yeah.
the whole bar, once you start singing it, is singing along. It's a ruckus good time.
Oh, good. Perfect. Perfect. She just wants to be cool with the dwarves. She's like, I need you guys to like me a little bit. Just a little bit, okay?
Just a
Don't
little
be
bit.
mad at me.
Okay, so you do that. It's a ruckus good time. Anything else you guys want to do before I give you this information?
Nope.
Not
Nope.
right
I think
now.
I'm good.
All right. So V, in
Me.
order, the flute is a flute that once you play it will summon local animals to you. So in this case, if someone plays this flute, birds will flock to them because there's not very many animals left in the world.
Will
Does it?
sorry, I'm making a joke here. Will the raccoon come running
Yes.
as well?
Garbage Boy,
Oh.
if you're within close proximity, 30 feet of Garbage Boy will flock to you.
Oh,
Will the animals
There you
be friendly, or will they just like be here like? What the
They're
hell are we
just gonna
doing?
be like, they're gonna be enchanted by the music. Think Disney princess.
Right. I'm just thinking it's like once if we like accidentally summon a bear to us, will we have to worry about the bear being there?
I mean, we're in the sky. I don't know about bears.
Well,
Yeah.
just it was an example.
In the worst case scenario,
Yeah.
as long as you're playing the flute, they don't act word hostile, but they're gonna come up right close next to you, and then you will eventually have to stop playing the flute. And at that point, they're
okay.
animals.
Oh, okay. Fair. I mean, but
Hmm.
birds are just there. Birds
Birds
So
are
we
there.
could wait with a net
Birds
and
aren't
just
really
start
hostile.
scooping up the birds.
Yeah, the
I'm
tuna of the
thinking-
sky.
Yeah, if we get hungry and we don't have meat and we want safe meat, tuna of the sky.
That works.
Tuna of the sky.
Safe
Alright.
Meat is my stage name.
Oh my god.
The ant figurine is just a glass figurine.
All right, fair enough.
Nothing inherently magical about it.
All right.
The whistle is when you blow it, it will attract, like only fey creatures can hear the whistle.
Ah.
Sick.
Elves and fey are very closely related.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will. Once he's figured out what the items, he'll hand them off to each of the people who they belong to, and tell them what he found out about them.
Oh, there was the book too.
Do you want him to
Oh.
also do the book? We can put that on the pile.
Might be a good idea.
Yeah,
Selphie
V would
knows what
identify.
Selphie knows what the Glimmerweave is, right?
I think with enough experimentation, you can figure it out.
Yeah, that's basically what the attunement process is.
Yeah.
Is
The-
Glimmerweave an attunement?
I would have to double check that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well, she could throw it on the pile just for funsies, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, sure, I can do this in a limited amount of time, so I just need 10 minutes to do it.
Sweet, yeah, that's fine.
All right. The journal is the dream journal. So whoever is attuned to it or possessing it, their dreams get recorded in the journal.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So all the previous writings were other people's dreams that had possessed the journal.
Fascinating. Could be. Sorry?
Oh, I was gonna say, did we read any of the previous entries?
I think we saw
Yes.
2.
Hmm.
It could be. Yeah. V would, after handing the journal back to, I think it was Zixil who had the journal, wasn't it? Or was it someone else?
I know, it was Zig. That's
Yeah.
his
Yeah, Zig's
cute gift for
Yeah.
cat.
V would hand the journal off to Zixil and say, perhaps you should go through the entries in that journal before giving it to Cat. Even if only because you don't know, you might be able to get a bit of knowledge that you didn't have before. It could be useful in the future, who knows?
Okay.
And we also don't want Cat seeing a nightmare. I think she has enough to deal with as is. Also,
Right.
a weak mind that could drop into solipsism if the dreams there are too preferable to reality. Just be careful if you give that to Cat.
All right.
Okay, and then I'm sorry, it's Glamourweave, not Glimmerweave. Glamourweave is clothing imbued with harmless illusionary magic. When wearing the common version of these clothes, which this is the common version, you can use a bonus action to create a moving illusory pattern within the cloth.
So you can't change the actual shape of the cloth, just the patterns embroidered onto it.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's just
I
an
can make that
important
work.
distinction to make. So you
Yeah.
can't make it look like a set of guards armor, for example. You could only make it look like itself, but just with different
Yes.
patterns.
Depends on how you
Yes.
cut it, because it's a bolt of cloth.
Is it just a bolt of cloth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so
fair enough.
I can make it whatever I want it to be. If
Fair
there's enough. I'm gonna double check the. I'll do my thing.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, I'm going to say we're going to end your time at the inn. Do you want to sleep at the inn tonight, or do you want to sleep on the boat tonight?
I think boat sleeping might be the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Spent a lot of money already today.
Sure.
Okay.
That docking fee was a one-time thing, right? Or like entry
Yeah, it's a
into the-
one-time thing. So anytime you guys want to return to the heath, you do not have to pay that fee anymore.
Nice.
I was about to say.
Yeah. Did we? Because I was gonna split that with Carva. It's
Oh,
Carva. Did anyone else want to?
I literally have no money whatsoever, so I couldn't if I wanted.
How much was it?
It was 100.
Yeah.
I'm honestly like
I can get some.
okay, unless I need money later. Like right now, I'm okay on money. So if anyone else is,
We're also about to go into a dungeon, so we might find stuff in there.
yeah,
For sure. We'll Venmo you.
Okay.
got it.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll send you my profile.
All right, perfect. So you guys head back to the boat. Is there anything you guys want to do on the boat before you go to bed tonight?
I'm giving that pan flute to Zephyr and say, I found a new instrument for you to practice on. Don't do it on the island. Stay on the boat with it. Okay?
Okay, weirdo. Takes the pan flute. Oh,
We just find the trash panda on our ship all of a sudden.
Right.
Oh boy. He probably wants to stay with his trash pile, so we should
Yeah.
not take him.
I called him Trash Panda because I couldn't remember his name for some reason.
It's Garbage Boy.
Garbage boy.
Garbage
Garbage
boy, that's his
boy.
name.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right.
Garbage Boy.
So, anything else you guys want to do
I'll
before
probably
we end?
look through that journal more thoroughly.
For
the
sure.
dream journal.
So the 2 entries already talked about were there. There are 3 more entries, so there's a total of 5 entries here. The next entry outlines a nightmare that this person had of falling endlessly. The 4th entry is about dreaming of home and what that meant to them. Warm, rustic stove, mom's cooking, dad's stories. And the 5th dream that they had is dreaming of being lost in a forest and not being able to remember the way back. So just pretty standard dreams as far as you're concerned. You can definitely roll something if you would like to investigate it more.
Sensitive mind like cats, it could become a problem though.
Well,
So
it just records dreams, right? It doesn't.
Yeah, it
influence
just records dreams. It doesn't put dreams into your head. So in this case, this might be helpful because
Okay.
Kat can't remember her dreams.
Right.
But y'all know
Oh.
she has buck wild dreams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, alright.
I will probably go try to find Kat. See what she's up to.
You find Kat alone in her room, dressed in her pajamas. She has brought all of her figurines from the Tipsy Tower, and she's moving them about this little dollhouse that she created for herself, which seems to be made out of this tiny box. And she's made these little paper pieces of furniture and clothing. Hi, Zig.
Hi, I found something at the Carpin Capers shop for you.
You did?
Yeah, it's a little journal. It looks like people record what sound like dreams. Seems to be like a dream journal. Maybe it can help you remember your dreams.
That's
hand
so
it to her.
nice. And she looks at the cover and she smiles. I really like the flower.
Yeah, the flower's nice.
She kind of holds it and looks up at you. And roll me again a just flat charisma.
23.
She smiles, and you can see that she's trying desperately to hold back tears. And you see her hand shaking. No, I never had a friend buy me a gift before. This is really nice.
I'll probably at that point kind of just gently rest my hand on her shoulder and say, yeah, anything I can do to kind of make things better for you, I'll try.
Thanks, Sig. And she's gonna hide the journal under her pillow. Don't tell Kit, though. It'll be like our secret.
All right.
All right. Okay, anything else y'all want to do?
I
Ask
want
to be tucked in. Sorry.
All right.
Need his wrap
After,
tuck in.
After much badgering and persistence, Zrock does tuck you in.
Yes.
You can tell that there's a bit of uncomfortableness, and I will let you roll an insight to figure out why.
19.
19. So the first thing is you are a woman and he
grown
is a
woman.
man. A grown woman and he's a grown man and he's
Oh.
tucking you into your bed.
Right. I just meant it to be funny, but that's turning to
It is suddenly not funny.
it's suddenly not funny.
And I
Kinda
think
hot.
when you realize that he's sitting on your bed and you are in this very intimate place doing this very intimate thing, you notice him not looking directly at you. And he goes, we'll have a good night. I am going to go clean the deck right now. He stands up.
You don't have to, you could stay if
You're
you
not the
want.
captain today, and he marches out.
Oh, he just pulled that on you.
Sophie, I'm gonna have to do my hands first, but she's going to do this in her thought.
Love it.
Okay.
right.
Not today.
Carva, you said you wanted to do something?
Yeah, I do want to open that letter once I get settled in my room for the night.
Okay. You open a letter. It is from a woman named Pim. Used to be a friend of yours back in the day. Before, you guys came of age. And you got recruited. Carva, I hope to God this reaches you. I don't know who else to turn to. Zach has gone a little bit off the deep end. Can't find Gregor. Disappeared weeks ago. He was tailing this weird group called librarians. I know you're traveling, and I know we haven't spoken in a long time, but if you find him, can you just please tell me he's okay? Things are weird here. People keep disappearing. Our leaders keep talking about the Sky Stones and taking back what's theirs. I can see why you left. I'm scared. Stay safe, and you can trust our mutual friend, Pim.
Okay. I'm gonna sleep on that one, but I plan on sharing things with the group in the morning, maybe.
Perfect. Anything else? All right. So, you all settle in for a good...
Sorry.
Go ahead.
There was a couple things that we wanted to do as well. I'm okay to interrupt.
Go for it.
V would first want to take stock of materials that he could use to make something like alchemist fire, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Or fuel of some kind. Is there stuff that he can use to make that?
Roll me just a straight intelligence, because I, Tori, don't fucking know.
That is a 10, so dead average and a terrible roll.
Dead average, but you know that if you went back to the shop a little bit later, and we won't RP that out,
Yeah.
but next time we play, you could probably find stuff there, but you have a container and you have some components, and if you ask Doc for help, yes, that's something you can make.
Yeah, and that's what V would do. He would just spend his evening preparing for like the dungeon crawl. So things like setting up his next lot of infusions, preparing his tools, getting things that he can use, like for example, Alchemist Fire.
Perfect. Okay.
Do I
With
need to
that,
roll for the check? Because I think it's like Alchemist tools.
yeah, go for it. Herbalism, something like that.
23 for the check.
Yeah, you do it.
Alright.
Cool.
I'll just add
Anything
one
else?
Fire. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but yeah, that's it.
It's all good. All right. Let's head to the next scene then.
Sorry.
You all settle into bed. And you all fall into deep sleep. You don't hear the soft pittering of footsteps as they... That's not what I wanted. As they head down the corridor. You don't hear the sound of a door opening, Selfie. You don't hear anything until you hear a soft whisper. It smells like meat. I'm going to take control of your character really quickly, Selfie, to set up the scene before we
I don't
end.
even know what to do, so please go ahead.
The rest of you hear a scream.
He is grabbing his
And
gun and
that's
watching right down.
where we're
That's where we're
going
gonna
to end.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh boy.
Woo! Oh boy, I love that.
Oh boy.
Goat. Thank you all so much for joining us today. I appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful next 2 weeks.
Have a good.
They're gonna be great. I'm not gonna think about anything in these next
Me
weeks.
neither.
Yeah.
I've never once thought.
No
Head
thoughts.
empty. Everything's great. Thanks everybody for
Yeah.
joining. Have a good rest of your Saturday. And goodbye. This is awful.